Hey, Wyatt. Wyatt's making paper airplanes. He's got a pretty unique design, and he calls it Santa's sleigh, or the sleigh. It's got a little scroll on the front of it, and I have to say it flies really good. Today we are motoring towards Nassau, and we still haven't really decided what we want to do, but we need to go to Nassau so that we can, I got to get some parts for the motor. My stop solenoid went bad, so I've been having to stop the engine by hand. It's no big deal, but it'd be nice if I could just press the button here in the cockpit. So we got to do that, and Tybee fell from the companionway. She slipped while we were at anchor and landed on our bucket of laundry, and we don't know if she bruised her ribs or hurt her paw, her forepaw, her arm. So we're taking her there so we can go see a vet, and that's really the main reason we're going. And the secondary reason is we hope to visit Atlantis so Wyatt can water slide.
Oh, yay! I'm like really excited.
I know, he is. Our first order of business was to get Tybee groomed so we could take her to the vet. We picked up a slip at Nassau Harbor Club, and then we sought out a groomer. It was about a 3-mile walk to the groomers, especially because Google directions was terrible and we had to find it on our own.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right.
That dog,
What about that dog?
that looks like pumpkin.
Oh, it does, huh? All right, so we found Blue Heaven. It's a pretty nice store. And we dropped Tybee off to get groomed. It's got this little doghouse on the front. Can't be the safest neighborhood because they buzz you in. We had heard a lot about how unsafe Nassau was, and we never had any trouble in it. Oh, and we brought Tybee, our dog, to the vet across the street from the Nassau Harbor Club Marina the next day, and she was fine. If you need to make a stop to get some marine supplies, this is your place. There's a few really good size marine stores, and there's a yard, Brown Boats Works. Bahamas Divers is here. You can get a bunch of diving supplies, spear tips. Looks like the dog's adopted. Because we have pets on board, at the end of each day in Atlantis, I would head back to the boat, and then the next day I'd take a dinghy ride over, much like this one. Just got dropped off back at Atlantis, and we'll go to the room. A little different showing up via dinghy. I don't know, you tell me where it's at. You know everything about this place. Our main reason for being at Atlantis was the water park. It's quite extensive, with lots of swimming pools, water slides, and this awesome lazy river with some rapids. Aside from the water park, Atlantis seems to be built on top of or surrounded by an aquarium. We really enjoyed Nassau, and especially Atlantis. But with our dog patched up and provisions resupplied, it was time to think about moving on. Well, we had a little bit of an incident last night. Boat in the anchorage here, which is over there. It shall remain nameless. But it kept getting closer and closer and closer to us. And, I got them up, and they were like, hey, we've been anchored here for 3 days. We're not dragging. I was like, well, I took bearings to 2 places on shore, and I have 2 GPS alarms set, and I'm not dragging. But anyway, he kept getting closer and closer, and it was clear he was going to do nothing about it, so we just picked up and moved, reset, and we've been here all day. This morning we wake up, and he's resting against the hull of the boat that was next to us in our previous spot, so our former neighbor. Anyway, we're getting out of Nassau finally and heading over to Atoll Island to stage to go to the Exumas tomorrow. So it's back to the Exumas.